Strength is the ability to move against gravity. It's improved by doing exercises that move against a resistance, such as weights, exercise bands, or water resistance. You'll hear it by a few different names, like strength training, weightlifting, or resistance training. Movement science tells us that your strength is about so much more than how much weight your muscles can move. The movement starts in your brain when you think about moving, and your brain sends a nerve signal to those muscles so that they contract to pull on connective tissue, which pulls on your joints to move your body in the specific way you planned it to do. The nerves then send a signal back to your brain about how it went, and the brain fine-tunes that nerve pathway based upon that feedback. Your nervous system has to plan the best route for those nerve cells to synchronize muscle fibers to create the movement that you plan to do, and instantaneously refine that movement based upon that feedback. This is called muscle memory. It's the brain-body nerve pathway that makes movements happen with more ease and less effort. And that muscle memory pathway is specific to the movements you do repeatedly. Movement science reminds us that exactly what you practice gets stronger. Once muscle memory is established, then you can increase your strength for that movement. Strength is built on the foundation of muscle memory. When you add more resistance, your body calls upon more muscle fibers. So light resistance uses fewer muscle fibers, and the greater the resistance, the more muscle fibers are used. This is an important point. Keep that in mind. It's like a crew team rowing a boat. The more rowers you have, the more force you can generate. But the effectiveness of that force depends completely on the ability of those rowers to do the movement well. The effectiveness of your strength depends on the quality of the muscle memory that you have built. You know this from things like learning how to ride a bike. You had to watch someone do it so your brain knew what it meant to ride a bike, and then you had to try it and fall off balance so your brain and body could learn to work together to create the exact nerve pathways so you could ride a bike. And then, after days or weeks of practice, you could finally go faster and ride up a hill. The payoff for investing time in a strong foundation of muscle memory is that you move well with greater ease, movements are more efficient and more effective. And the bonus for your health of doing this science-based approach to building strength is that more muscle fibers in your body can be used. And that means they use more fuel, which means that you get a stronger metabolism. And your body gets better at using blood sugars and blood fats for energy rather than letting them hang out in your blood system. These present benefits of doing strength exercises last for about 24 to 48 hours after one single bout. And that is not all. That pull of your nerves to your muscles, and from your muscles to your fascia or your connective tissue, and to your connective tissue to your bones, means that each one of those cells gets a signal to get stronger right now. Doing strength exercises in the way that your body is designed gives you unique benefits that no other type of exercise gives you because it activates these cells in a way no other type of exercise does. It's like taking a long-acting medication that improves your metabolism, bone strength, balance, blood sugar, and cholesterol all in one. The challenge is so many people are missing out on these great benefits because some things are missing in the way we think about and do strength exercises. There's missing motivation. Studies show that only 20% of people are doing strength exercises consistently. That's because the way we think about it and do it tells our brain to avoid it. We are missing the purpose when we think about strength as a way to have big muscles. It only appears to people who want to look like a bodybuilder. When we think of it as something you have to do just to get over with, it becomes a boring, mindless task that you can do while you're watching TV. Since strength starts in your brain, you get less muscle memory from doing it in this way, and you activate fewer muscle cells when strength is done while you're distracted. When people do light weights for toning or believe they don't need to do strength because they do other types of exercise, it's a missed opportunity to get those unique benefits that only strength exercises that challenge more muscle fibers can give you. When strength exercises start out hard for quick results, your body does not get the chance to build that muscle memory foundation. And because that hard start leaves you feeling sore, your body is telling your brain that strength exercises are something to avoid, and you miss the ability to make it a lasting habit. When strength exercises isolate muscle groups like biceps and quads, it's missing the ability to coordinate those muscles to work together to do the movements of everyday life with greater ease and strength. The solution is to do functional strength moves mindfully. Functional means you strengthen the specific movements needed for daily life and for your core why. Your functional strength moves template includes the 6 movements of daily life. So each exercise has a connection to moving well every day. Adding mindfulness means you get a strong brain-body connection, activating more muscle cells so you get those unique benefits of strength exercises. And you create a positive habit loop by progressing gradually and responding with kindness to adjust when your body says no thank you to a movement. Doing functional strength moves mindfully means you're strengthening whole person confidence. Today, we covered the first step of the Well Habit System, what to do for strength for whole person health.